What's this pattern called? It's called the ugly pattern. No, I'm kidding, guys. Nothing is ugly, especially not volatility. Volatility, my friends, is the lifeblood of every single market. It's only when a market is volatile can you actually make money. So what's going on? Because just a couple of weeks ago, Stellar was looking pretty stellar, if you ask me. And not just that, trading volume actually went all the way up to $25.4 million. Now, there was a lot of speculation around institutions accumulating Stellar. Now, that could still be true. But do you just nosedive on an asset on a hunch? Absolutely not. Why would you jump in on a hunch when you can just look at price action and try to figure out who's got the edge here? Is it the buyers or is it the sellers? Are you able to capture a better bid on the chart? Now, some of you are probably screaming, Krisha, get to the point. It's dumping as you speak. And yes, we do have a breakdown of a descending pattern formation. We did have one violation right here. So now the main question that everyone's asking is this: are the chances of the next bull run rally over? Okay, do we no longer get that? My answer to that question is I believe that XLM can still very well actually continue the bull run. You need to understand that a bull market trend, guys, those are macro moves, okay? They move like this, ebb and flow of price action. And you see these pullbacks, these intermediate pullbacks, they could very well shape out to look something like this breakdown that we're seeing right now. It's just that you gotta be cognizant that this is possible even on a macro move. And we had similar precedent of this in the 2017 bull run as well, where XLM actually rallied to put in a brand new all-time high, sold off deep into the intermediate trend, reclaimed that dynamic resistance once again, and notice we dipped back into it, flipped it into support, and then the next rally to the upside. And you can see we have something very similar happening this time around, where prices actually rallied back in November of last year, putting in a brand new high for this cycle, which was then followed by a deep pullback until prices reclaimed that weekly dynamic level and were officially flipping it into support. Ideally, for those of you who like the short swing trades, this would have been a great short position to capture. Notice that that red box right there was our bid zone from the last video, primarily hinged off of that daily support. So what should you do? Should you sell right now, right here, in anticipation for a better bid to the downside? Well, we're currently already on that weekly dynamic support. However, I do believe we're going to come in to tap these lows right here. The market has a good way of hunting out liquidity. So in the 2017 bull market, this entire zone was actually the bounce zone. Okay, now for those of you on the numbers on this, it comes in from around 35 cents going down to 32 cents. Now I get it, guys, these meltdowns can be brutal if you're not prepared for them. However, if you've been in our Discord chat, Sean has been talking about these opportunities looming on the horizon. So I definitely suggest joining if you're not already in there. But along with the chat, guys, make sure you're taking advantage of this BitUnix bonus as well. You're literally getting free money for your deposits right here. And it's going to help with instances just like this one, wherein if prices move against you, you're not the one eating the loss right here. The house eats the loss because they've given you that bonus. So I want you guys to start using this free money just given to you to help protect your account against these meltdowns. And on the plus side, if prices rally, well, you get to profit that much more because of the bonus. So you're winning either way. So you can get these bonuses if you use the link in the description below. And hey, if you've been actively trading, you also stand a chance to win some amazing prizes like a MacBook Pro and iPhone 16. There's also a Rolex Oyster Perpetual on there, so go ahead and check it out. Now, if you're wondering how low can XLM go from here, well, the dashboard is telling us that the bears actually have a lot more juice still left in them based on that volatility reading right there. We got shorts across the board, but the volatility is very healthy at 658.34. In fact, XLM actually gave us the bearish call 5 days ago, and if you actually managed to catch a trade on that, or hell, you took profits on that, you've saved yourself 12% in losses. So I say you guys can actually get greedy on the bid and gun for 32 cents, which is the bottom of that weekly dynamic support. And more importantly, this was also the original breakout level from July. What we could very well be seeing here is XLM actually looking to establish a higher low before continuing that trend even higher. This would be the first higher low since that explosive 87% move last month. This is to say that if fear is ever kicking you in the gut, zoom out and look at the big picture. Now, we will be following XLM on the Discord chat, so if you're not already on there, come on in, join the Discord. I will now see you guys in there. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.